how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. My name is Miles. Today we're going to be talking about the WTF foundation, the viral foundation that shook the beauty community. And I'm going to be giving you just some general information about the product and reading its description, and then we're going into my personal experience and feedback after a wear test that I filmed and that it's not there anymore. I wore it for a few days in multiple instances and under different conditions, so I am confident to say that I've experimented with it. I've tried multiple products on it. I've tried multiple concealers, blushes, whatever. Even tried mixing it today. I mixed it with a lighter concealer, so this is not a rushed review. So it has been a journey with this foundation, and I'm not talking about my personal experience. I'm also talking about the general feedback from the beauty community. This foundation, either you love it or you hate it. There's no in between, and I don't know. It seems like I am in a bit of the in between, so that was a weird statement. I've been testing it for a few days and I've tried it. I really put it under stress. I worked out in it. So if you're looking to see what I think of it after I tried it for multiple days, keep on watching. First things first, let's start with what the product is and how the brand itself describes it. It says, WTF is a tinted moisture balm meets traditional foundation. Blend seamlessly into the skin, leaving you with an even, fresh complexion that looks like your skin on its best day. WTF includes skin-nourishing ingredients like jojoba oil and sodium hyaluronate, works flawlessly with the face pencil, and offers buildable light medium coverage. Choose from one of 12 shades, created to blend across all skin tones, which is a big claim. WTF is a first-of-its-kind innovation in the clean beauty space. So it is an oil-based foundation that is thought of being as a hybrid between makeup and skincare. We're seeing a lot of that lately in the makeup world. More and more brands are coming up with formulas that include skincare derived ingredients like jojoba oil and sodium hyaluronate. I'm not sure how you pronounce that in English, even though I am technically almost a biologist. This is a tinted moisturizer. It's not groundbreaking in its concept, so there are other products like this in the market, but it is quite unique because of its formula. First of all, I feel like the name WTF is effective to create some hype. This is how the product looks. It is, you can see the sheen on this is from the oils. It feels like a mousse, but it's not that airy, and it smells like herbal. My boyfriend would say it smells like eucalyptus and he loves it. I don't care for this smell. I wish there was no smell actually. You can see like here on the edges it's starting to break down. So this is why this product went viral. It didn't go viral because, you know, it was so good like a lot of products do. It went viral because of this love-hate relationship people had with this, and of the fact that it came separated in a few cases. Now, I haven't had that experience. It came all together, which is weird because I live in Dubai, and in order to get this in Dubai, I had to have a freight forwarder ship it to me. So this was in their warehouse for like a week or so until it was shipped. And still I did not find any oil, so it seems weird. It is known that it makes it so that foundation separates in a few cases, in a few formulas, but this has been like sitting in a warehouse, not conditioned warehouse for 7 days. It hasn't broken down, so I'm not sure what's up and why it sometimes comes separated, sometimes it doesn't, even though, you know, there were conditions to make it so that it would arrive in that way. So that's very weird. Maybe in those cases it sit for a lot of time in the brand's warehouse. I'm not sure. That's weird. Anyways, 12 shades, Really? 12 Shades? Bobbi Brown is a very well-known makeup artist, and you would expect them to understand that 12 Shades is simply not enough to cover all of us humans, beautiful humans. That's not enough, and you will see later. I'm wearing it today, but it's not the only thing on my face. I used a lot of concealer, and not because I wanted coverage. Let me give you a small preview. This is it. That's all there is to know about this foundation, except for the fact that Bobbi Brown seems to be wanting to create a clean beauty brand, because this is clean beauty, at least that's what they say. That is the point of contact, the bridge between makeup and skincare. And yeah, a lot of her products are that way, actually, like the Miracle Balm, which is a very nice thing. I think that it's a very cool concept if it works. I finished my first impressions, and I was overall satisfied. I thought that it wore beautifully as a tinted moisturizer can wear. Because, you know, when you have a full coverage foundation, it's easier for it to wear down and to start to break down with the natural oils. But if it's an oil-based foundation, so it's very welcoming of your natural oils. There is that to say. I mean, oil plus oil works. And so it didn't really break down around my nose, which is the area where my foundations have a lot of trouble usually, or on my chin. It even wore very well, even though I was touching it a few times during the day to see if it was sticky. That's a good thing if you like the product, to know that you can have your tinted moisturizer on for, I wore it for like, what was it, like 10 hours? Over 10 hours, and it was beautiful. It still looked great at the end of the day. However, I feel like I have to say this because I tried it other times. So, of course, testing a product for more time enables you to have a rounder approach to it, and just a better, fully formed opinion on it. And I am saying it here, I won't be using this foundation again. I like the formula. Actually, I'm pretty torn about the formula. I think that it looks beautiful, and I've seen people with mature skin wear it beautifully. I would give this to my grandma to wear. Like, this is beautiful. If you are over 50, or even you are over 40, but if you like your skin is very dehydrated, you need something that nourishes you while also evening your complexion, this is the product for you. But it is a bit gimmicky, you know? It's just like the Miracle Balm, and I like the Miracle Balm. I don't know why I have this relationship with these products, because I really don't like the fact that they are so sticky. I don't. But somehow I love how they look on my skin, so I go back in and use them. I use the Miracle Balm. I have the Miracle Balm on today with a bit of added powder blush just to have a bit more color. I love the Miracle Balm. I think that there's a time and a place for the Miracle Balm to exist. I envision a beautiful no makeup look with the Miracle Balm and this foundation as well. So I really love the products, but I'm torn, because why do they have to be so sticky? I have a few other tinted moisturizers that are not that sticky. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. So this is also a tinted moisturizer. This is a completely different formula. This isn't as sticky. I don't know, why do we have to make it so sticky? I understand that there's oil. I understand that it's more targeted towards people that have a less hydrated skin. But even I'm not that hydrated. I should drink more water. And my skin is pretty dehydrated. You can see here actually what is happening here. That's because my skin is not very hydrated, so this should work for me. And yet I hate that sticky feeling all over my face. I just can't stand it. I can't stand it in a lot of products actually, like the Huda Beauty Glowish foundation, which is more like a illuminating kind of product actually, but it is also sticky. That's also sticky. I hate that feeling. Why did you have to make it so sticky? And I like the product, it's just too sticky. And let me tell you this, I would have kept using this because I really like the finish. I would have to use powder. By the way, since you apply it with your hands, that's what they recommend at least, you have to go wash your hands as soon as you're done putting on the foundation, which is an added discomfort. The reason why I won't be using this again is the shade range. I got the fair one, which is the fairest one they have, and this doesn't work on me. I would say that normally I go for the palest shades in the range that has a neutral undertone. So this is what they offer, and this is too pink and too deep on me, and this is why I won't be wearing it anymore. This is a tinted moisturizer, so it is supposed to work with a broader range, but even then the shade range is definitely not enough, not nearly enough. Like again, the comparison with this is a Pretty Fresh in the shade Fair 4N. So this is a neutral fair foundation. Same with this. This is a neutral undertone, and this is for fair skin. Look at the difference here. This is the ColourPop one, and this is the Jones Road one. You can already see that this is much deeper, and I feel like this oxidizes a little bit. Like this, look how deep this is, and look how it is when you first apply it. It is a bit lighter. Yeah, it's definitely lighter, so it oxidizes on me. I haven't heard anybody else have the same experience, so I don't know. It oxidizes on me, and it gets so dark. Like, look how dark this is compared to this. And this from ColourPop, I would already say that it's, of course, it's not a perfect match, but blending it out, it works for me. I use it a lot. You can see here, I'm basically almost halfway done with this. This Jones Road foundation does not work for fair skin. So if you have fair skin like me, I wouldn't suggest getting this. There's simply no shade in the range that matches us at this moment in time. So I do hope that they provide more shades, because Bobby, like, you're a makeup artist, you know better. Let's talk about user friendliness, because I feel like foundation is called foundation because it is supposed to be the first step, on top of which you build the rest of your makeup. That's pretty intuitive. And this foundation doesn't layer with anything for me. Anything. I tried using this Jones Road concealer, which, by the way, is a definitely lighter shade than the foundation. Like, this is the concealer and this is the foundation. You can do lighter shades. It's just that you haven't. And it doesn't work for me. Wherever I apply the pencil, the skin looks drier, and it seems like it's, I don't know, it seems like it's lifting off. And I tried using a different concealer, a liquid concealer. I use my Fenty concealer that I use for everything, and that too does the same effect. I have it today. The reason why this foundation is so light, like it seems like it matches, is because I use a lot of concealer that is lighter than this foundation, and it doesn't look great. Like, you can see, look, my forehead, look here, my lines. It's just a product that doesn't want anything else on top of it, even though on the website they say that it works well with this. I don't think it does. I think the only product that it works well with is the Miracle Balm, because I tried the Miracle Balm on it and it just works. But concealers, so another type of product that adds pigment to your face, that's not a blush, that's pigment to cover, you know, doesn't work with this. And this is a huge turn off if you use more than foundation. You know, there's some type of people that just use foundation. There was a time when I only used concealer. I didn't use foundation, just used concealer under my eyes and a bit of around my nose, and that was it. So there's people that, if you are in a rush, want a no makeup look, just a bit of a tint, just a bit of a flush with the Miracle Balm, this works. But if you expect to go in and use this or another concealer, in my experience, it just doesn't. It does accept powder really well though. It works with powder, doesn't really grip it so that there are chunks, it works. And I am waiting on the new Jones Road powder, so I would expect that powder works even better than what I'm using, but I'm not sure how innovative a powder can be. So this is my review. I don't love telling you buy this, don't buy that, because I feel like at least when I look for videos about products on YouTube, I look for different opinions, you know. It's not like I see one person say yes, that I need to buy it. I look for different opinions, specifically if I'm unsure about the product. So I will leave you here. Like, these are my impressions. I like the products. I like the product, but I don't. I don't love the stickiness. I don't love that you can't layer, and I certainly don't love this shade range. But I do love the finish, and I like how it looks on your skin, how it makes it look glowy. So I would say that is the finish. I like how it interacts with the Miracle Balm. That's it. So do with this information what you will. I am curious to know if you have any experience with this product below. I feel like every time I see a review about this foundation, there are a lot of people in the comments saying, I love this, it works so good. I'm so happy that you are one of these people. I'm so happy for you. It just didn't work for me, and just for the shade range, because otherwise I would have kept using it just for the finish. So this will be all for today. Thank you for watching, and if you do appreciate my feedback on products, and if you like content related to makeup, please remember to subscribe, and it's really appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!